it's Mary, and today I am announcing my BookTube A Thon TBR. There are 7 challenges for BookTube A Thon this year. Read a book with blue on the cover. Read a book that you want to read. Read someone else's favorite book. Read a book whose author has the first letter of the last name as yours. So, I'll explain that one later on. Read a book without letting go of it. Read 7 books. Read the last book that you acquired. So, let's get started. So, I have 8 books because I may or may not read one as my not letting go of, because this one right here is really tiny. I can read this one in one sitting. So, and that would be Heir, A Tale of Hidden Beauty by Aja V. Cooper, which I actually have autographed, and I have met her. So yeah, Heir. And so that may or may not be my single sitting read. I also have Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers. Now, Mary Poppins is my favorite musical and movie of all time. I love it so much. I've seen it on Broadway, and my Sweet 16 was Mary Poppins themed. So it's only right that I read the book. And my last name starts with the letter T, and so does hers. Plus, with it being only a week BookTube-a-thon, the only other people with the letter T and as the start of their last name would be Mark Twain and Tolkien, and they both can tend to be wordy. So I wanted something that was a little shorter. I also have Will Grayson, Will Grayson by John Green and David Leviathan, and it's one of the John Green books that I haven't read yet, and I'm really excited to, so it's one that I want to read. It also has a little bit of blue on the cover, but so does practically all of my other books. So, yeah. This next one may or may not be my sit-in-one reading, and that would be Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I've already read this one multiple times, and I love it. I can open it up anywhere and open it up upside down anywhere and know exactly where it is and what's happening. So, that's that one. Plus, it also has blue on the cover. My next book is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, which is the newest Harper Lee novel and only one of 2 that she's ever written. And so this one has a lot of controversy behind it, and I'm really excited to finally figure out what it's all about, because I've tried to stay unspoiled as much as possible. I know it has something to do with Atticus, but I'm hoping that I read it a little differently than everybody else, because I want Atticus to still be my favorite character. So yeah, the next one is one that I really want to read, and that will be Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I think it's pronounced Mass, but it just comes out Moss all the time. So sorry if I butcher the name. So this is the 3rd in the Throne of Glass trilogy, and I've read the first 2, and I'm really excited to read this one. I'm sure I'll breeze right through it. The next book that I have was the last book that I acquired, and that is Shatter Me by Tiara Mafi. And I was waiting for this cover to be in hardback, but then I learned that this cover is not in hardback, so I went ahead and got it. So I'm really excited to read this one, and it also is very blue on the cover. Finally, my last book is my mom's favorite book, and besides The Giver, which I've already read, and that would be Francines Rivers' The Last Sin Eater. And I'm not super excited to read this one, but I'm sure it'll blow my mind, and it'll become one of my favorites as well, because that tends to happen when my mom picks me out books. So, yeah. So that is my BookTube A Thon TBR. Why don't you let me know down in the comments if you've liked any of those books, or if you want to read some of those books. And also let me know down below if you are participating in the BookTube A Thon this year. I'd love to know. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye!